Join us on a mission to find the hidden kingdom. A journey full of secrets, danger, and despair. Make sure to prepare for conflict and be ready to stand your ground. We are one.
Evening. I am back after an unexpected break, and I hadn't meant to be away for so long. Just been busy with work, family, and everything else. So now that we're back, let's see what joys we can get up to. Just now, I do actually have everything set up for a change. It's quite impressive. But just make sure that rate's okay on the stream. Right. So let's grab a crew. Nope. Wrong one. Container. I'm missing a 2. Why am I missing a 2? So as the title of the stream suggests, we are doing looting. Nice easy missions. Why can't I retrieve my ship? Yep. Huh. Seems to be foobarred already. Never a good sign. Let's try for a different terminal. It's going to be a very short adventure if I can't get a ship. Nope. Back to the lobby and see if I can get one from there. Chats are active because I'm both on YouTube and Twitch tonight. Open Sesame. I cannot retrieve a ship. That is not a good sign. That server's barked. Time to go find another one. Alright. Try one of my friends and see if that makes any difference. I could have went to the test server tonight and get the new features in the next release, but I thought, nah. If I'm going to do that, I actually want to see if it's going to work first. And that's where this big event of the season of Orison is going to start in a couple of weeks' time, which should be fun. We're streaming that quite a bit. Star Citizen drops start on Wednesday. So I should be doing a stream probably Thursday and next Sunday as well. Right. I'll get rid of the zone chat because you never know what folk are going to say on it. And it's not the kind of thing that you want shown on a live stream. So I'm not at my usual start at system tonight. I'm normally over in Stanton, but tonight I am in Nix because that's where the missions are. Assume, of course, that the elevators are going to work and that I can actually get a ship to pick them up. Because otherwise, this is going to be one very short ass Star Citizen stream. See, yep, another tickle in my throat tonight as well. Which definitely is not helping. Come on, doors open.
What's up with you?
And if I ever do get the ship to come up, you'll be able to see the lovely paint that I have on it. It's very much a camouflage for the system. What news I have for you? We have a Star Trek The Original Series Bridge coming out. Yes, it's working now. Great. On the 1st of September. So I'll be getting that. I'll do a video on me building it and a review on it, and that'll be over on YouTube probably mid first week of September, towards maybe the second week, depending on when Lego deliver it. Also, we're going to get the X-Files 1 next week as well, so I might do a wee video on that, because let's face it, who doesn't want a little Mulder and Scully? As for other videos, I do need to get back into the habit of making. I do have a review of the Max fan home model. I have actually stopped my fan home subscription now. I finished the initial run and they offered another 13 issues, but they're not telling me which ships they are, and unfortunately the first one that came is one from the shows I'm a big fan. Just turn that audio capture down just a touch. Because even that was light to me. Oh yes, good, I do have my store all here. What do I have in it? I'm going there out of the way just now. It's one of Gray's Market ships, so it's a cobbled together ship. It's based on one of the Drake Cutlass. Similar shape, style and functionality. I'm using this one because it has the turret tied to the pilot, and as you can see from the paint there, the green and yellow, just like the hangar doors and just like the station, I am in a queue. Fantastic. Grab the ship in distress mission whilst we're waiting. So the loot goblin aspect comes into this mission because you fly over to repair a ship that's been boarded by hostiles. Their ship is sitting available, so you can nip into their ship and loot everything out of it. I do frequently. And then you jump onto the other ship, you kill all the bad guys, repair it, fly off, job done, move on to the next one.
Ugh, been needing someone to clear that
Now,
one
I hear
out.
the doors opening, but I don't see them opening. And they are solid, so I am. There we go. Yeah, the game volume's a bit loud, just let me know. It sounds a bit loud to me in my ear. helpful. I need to get that tied up. The cable from the mic boom is interfering with the joystick. Fortunately, I don't have any other zip ties here. I can. The bloody engineer should be able to work this one out somehow.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah. It's down a bit, up a bit. Hopefully that won't interfere with the joystick. Watching my office space is a bit warm this evening. We've had the dryer on, my tower's on, and my door is closed. So, waiting for everybody to go to their bed so the door will open and I can get some air back in here. Probably open the garage door actually and let some air in. See if I get myself banned from stream for making innuendos. Can't make innuendos, what's the point? I've actually remembered to switch the Tangier on tonight as well, so overlays will work. I sussed out why my shoutouts weren't working properly is because I forgot to sign into the bloody website. So I've made sure all that's in place, and I'll guarantee it'll be something that I've forgotten to do tonight. The red marker is the ship we have to rescue. It's the white marker on the screen I'm confused about. I also try and do this without actually crashing into the ships as well, but I have a habit of doing that. Let's go maximum effort. Hoping that ship's down there is another one I can go looting once I've done this one. This one seems to be behind an asteroid. Yep, so there's the caterpillar that we need to go and repair and rescue the ship and its cargo. And there's the cutlass just above it that we get to go and loot. Because, well, quite frankly, it's the bad guys. Not doing themselves. I'm supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Few ships we can go and pillage. By the looks of things, or they might have already been done and just been left, but we'll find out. Things first. stuff off of this one. Should do it.
Engines offline.
This could be quite a profitable run tonight. Whoopsie, too close. Back it up this way. There we go. That should work quite nicely, in theory. Off we grab the ship components. Yes. That's where it's hiding. There we go. It's not just for the loot that we're doing this, it is actually all part of getting the rep. And the more of the rep that you get, you can get ships, blueprints, outfits, all that happy, funky stuff. I just grab absolutely everything. Since I never know what's going to come in handy. Ooh, I like that. A bit of a kleptomaniac when it comes to certain things like backpacks and helmets. Probably use one or two, but I just like to have them. I need to do a couple of runs to collect everything. Realistically, what I should actually do is just bring over my my box, fill it up, and then put it back over. Save the trips. Might do that in the next one. do have a fabricator back at Levski, so if I want to, I can break down everything into its components, get all the materials that I could possibly use to craft new weapons or armors, etc. Or what I can do is I'll just put it all into boxes and probably just leave it at Levski until patch 4.10, when the game will move everything back to my home base for me. And then I can decide whether I'm going to keep it, melt it, sell it, what have you. Evening, Eric. Yes, I thankfully finished it this morning. Did the story mission on STO. Two birds, one stone. Got the mission out of the way for my completionist side, and got the event done. So, give me a break for a week or two until the next event drops. So I discovered another game to play. I've been playing professional bowling on Xbox. So when this has been having a hissy fit, I've been doing some 10-pin bowling. Nice how many guns you can store in a backpack. So that's this ship done. Nice. Saying I got as I went to the gym. So let's get my gun back. It's a very specific one. It was part of the subscriber, so I've got a nice camouflaged weapon. I always put my maxi lift back on, just because I don't want to lose it and have to wait till 4.10 to get it back. Need some of these. Back there for repair, and always carry my water with me. Right, time to go and rescue the big ass caterpillar. Good night. Yeah, like Starship, remind that TNG episode. Just with, you know, more killing. Unfortunately, it's always a caterpillar you have to come and rescue. I do wish they'd mix it up a bit.
I'm pushing. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Yep, the ship is secured. So there's never a thing as too much coffee. Ship is secure. Hurrah! Yeah. The one good thing about this mission is if you forget your little repair tool, excuse me, there is one on the ground with an extra canister. So take the canister, and now we'll just repair the ship. What's the date? Yep. Ship is repaired. To the last little bit of looting on my way out. Oh, the caterpillars, it's like a little rabbit warren. I did have one, so I used to use it on a fairly regular basis, so I got kind of used to the layout, but if you've never been on board one, it takes a little bit getting used to it. But just a core, yes, yeah. Med pens and grenades, always useful things. Ooh, can't say. It's not really the time to be doing inventory cleanup, but okay. Now I'm going to go get a couple of ships and see if we get anything else out of them. That's the mission complete. So,
Wanted to let you know that everything checked out. Consider the contract complete.
ooh, this one's door's not even closed. As closed, should I say? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Time to be a little goblin again. Grab all these components whilst we're here. I'll bring my box over. There. Interesting. Carry the legs. Wonder why it's coming up as Cutlass Black, but okay. We won't query it too much. I'm going to looting view. Now, well, when I was doing that mission earlier, it was borked, fucking bugged, and even the STO and consoles being a bit laggy because I was doing the dill mining. Since I get instant freeze in on Xbox. Take what you can, give nothing back. Drink up my hearty show home. It's like the unfillable bag. I like this. Oh, come on. It's become a bit repetitive, but it can be very, very lucrative for getting other things in the game. Mushroom to do, and then I'll send a crate back. And why have I still got a death marker on my screen? Over there. Find my gun. So it's back on. So there. Ammo. Tidy all them up. Up over to there. Take those two canisters. Right. Oh, I forgot. No ship to repair. It's a warning from the future. Could very well be. Now, looting's all very well and fun, but it's not progressing my rep. I might go and grab another mission in a minute. So, once you get to these levels, so you're getting a free ship, then that's auto mining vessel. That's another mining vessel. And that's another mining vessel. That's a very big mining vessel. So getting those three for free in the game is good. Now, I'd love it if they attributed it to your account, But I can't see them doing that because then they wouldn't be able to sell those 3 ships to you. But anyway, I digress. Contracts. There's plenty of other missions we can do. We can go and scan some ore. Get some mining done. That one's quite a good one, the data retrieval. Like a bunker run. You do a bit of ground combat, a bit of looting, retrieve some data and return it. That one and that one, you've just got to go and try and find the crew from a ship. But the ship and distress ones are the more lucrative ones and give you the most rep progression. Fortunately, we have to jump about the system quite a bit. Now, I also need to try and fathom out, because my way of thinking is they introduced G-Force, and if you have a flight suit on, it counteracts the G-Force, which is fine in fighters. I'm kind of curious, how does that work on ships such as one that I'm on that has gravity plating and artificial gravity, because you are moving inside the thing that is generating the gravity as opposed to being in a vehicle driving against something that is generating gravity, aka driving on Earth. And cornering and so forth, same fighter jets on Earth, you get the G-force because it's the Earth's gravity, not the vehicle that you're in. But then in space there is no gravity, so where does the G-force come in if you're inside a vessel that is generating gravity? Surely that would be a constant gravity and you shouldn't feel the effects of acceleration and deceleration. Might maybe be too simple. And here we are again.
Is now on. Shield system online.
Yeah, I know how it is. And then they give you bonus deal for a week after most folk have finished the event as well. They want to combat the deal backlog. If the event runs for 3 weeks, you need to play for 3 weeks to get the reward. If it runs for a month, as much as this pains me to bloody say, because I hate the month-long ones, you have to play for a month to get the reward. No bonus deal, no nothing. If they want folk buying Zen to buy Dill, they've got to stop giving away Dill for free. And yes, the cutlass does look like a turkey. Okay, conversely, let's get rid of the bloody bot farms. Yeah, there'll lose a couple of CCs over it because they're involved, but that's by the by. Yes, they'll lose their free advertising, etc., but get rid of the Deluxe backlog. Folk might be more engaged to try and grind Dill if they knew they're going to get Zen quickly. And so I say I'm just a simple man with a simple viewpoint. What can I say? Right. Switch engines off, that's what I can see.
Engines offline.
Yeah, I start on console on Tuesday for this event. So, which is going to be interesting because I did pick up the jelly when it was on the sale on console. So, grabbed that with the free Zen that I had. I've done the bonus Dill event on console as well, just to keep the Zen going. Strange enough, I don't know why I haven't thought about doing this before. Bring the store all over, looting everything, then bring it back. You enjoy that, mate. It's a damn shame I can't loot everything in the ship in one go. Having the store all on board, that'd be fun. Ooh. It's a nice helmet. Can get a slightly bigger backpack, but where do you think you're going? I begin to wonder if that's how I've managed to lose quite a few things is because I've just dropped and I've not realised. well, I'm not actually going to bother with the ammos. It's quite frankly, I've got a ton of it. The only ammo I'm going to bother about is for my main weapon. Sniper rifles are quite nice, got some decent scopes on them as well, so I can take the scopes off of them and use them on my own sniper rifle. Weapons. Utility. There. You and you. There we go. So if I can get the clips for my rifle that I'm using just now off of these ships, and happy days. Oh, that ship. There's a gun and ammo there if anybody's ever doing these and is looking for some. If they don't get onto the caterpillar first. I brought it. And to go and clear engineering.
Changing cover!
Good God, it's worse than the mask. Death scene. Shot him in the balls though. them all down. Happy days. Just hear them clattering about the deck. I have too many knives. I'll head back to base after this one. Empty everything out of the ship and then come back and do some more. Also means I'll be able to open up this door and get some fresh air in this room. Leave me sitting here sweltering. Different way this time. See, my ship should be around here somewhere.
Engines online.
Contract complete.
Shield system offline.
Let's go ahead and call that last job done.
See if we can find the station. That's not too far away. My wife's just been nice and opened that door for me. I can just feel the cool air coming in and the heat escaping. Happy days. What I might do in the next one is I might go and do that data retrieval once I've emptied this and had a quick break. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, might see if we can get associate finished tonight. Yeah, do a trusted, which will be more fun.
Quantum drive is now off.
This is where I start blacking out. want to avoid these asteroids. Because hitting them does hurt. And blacked out. There we go. There we go. Refuel it whilst I remember. Nothing worse than taking off and realising you don't have enough fuel to actually get anywhere. Offloaded onto the elevator. These are all ship components, so SDH is stealth, CMP is competition, MIL is military, CIV civilian. I&D is industrial. Some of these aren't worthwhile using, so they'll get broken down to their component elements, which will allow me to craft other things, hopefully. And I'm going to try. Hey, well, we'll probably done. Yeah, I'm waiting for a 35% bundle sale for them, mate. I just don't get the mentality of, oh, we'll do a 25% introductory sale and then we'll do a 35% bundle sale that everybody knows is coming and expect folk to buy it at 25% off. Yes, it might make a small bit more money in the short term, but I would have thought doing a 40-45% introductory sale, you know, get that FOMO on the go, make a tad bit more money then. But I like the look of the ships. Cannot deny. all. Okay, that's just little by little. I want you to move over. There we go, thank you. So I don't think any of the ships are, from a DPS perspective, anything majorly decent, and if there is anything decent, it'll get nerfed, as everything always does. But, I just fancy them. I just like the look of the ships, and all I do is events and everything these days anyway, so I don't need anything fantastic. I just need stuff that'll run a very basic build on it and keep things going quite happily. Just tidying up this box a bit. Two in there just now. I might have to actually put them in there. Oh, that does not sound good, mate. I'm sorry to hear that. Put them on. Put them together. Utilities, put the med pens together. Start now? Can't start then. And I've got my gun in there, it's in the box. Store all. Where is my sniper rifle? So we search P6. I think see I've got a lot of the same sniper rifle. I don't know which one's mine. Because I've got one that's with this outfit. I'll come back to that. I need to go and put this box on the belt, on the freight elevator, and ship it down. Well, matter of fact, no, I don't. I need to go and put it back on my ship, because we're going to be loot goblins in a bunker. Fucking hell, mate, you've had no luck. A second one of my mates have told me about there being a car crash. One of my other pals, he was quite a bad one. about a month and a half ago. He's still recovering. But I hope you and your mum are fine. You know, at the end of the day, truck is just a hunky metal, you know. Easier to replace than a human life. There. I need to go into the containers. I need to open up the 4. That's that back to local. Utility as well. Huh. I've definitely lost stuff. Because I had another one of the maxi lifts in here. That's good, mate, as long as you're okay. Just have to grab one of the other ones in. Because that's not the one I normally have. This my one's called something different. That's it. Gallant rifle. That's the one I wanted. It's not. Gideon is the name of the outfit. Yeah, I swear to God, things have went walkies from my inventory. Right. Right. We are good to go for bunker raiding. So with the bunker raiding, there's no components or anything like that to steal, so it's all just in, shoot all the bad guys, grab stuff out of boxes, and then retrieve some data, come back to the station, upload the data, job done. Before we get on to that, I am going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with more fun and antics. See you in a couple minutes. Got on with these antics. I have found though that powering up the ship does help, especially if you want to take off.
Landing gear up.
It's, data retrieval, there we are. There's a small risk of running into other players whilst doing these missions, but hopefully they're kind and decent people and realise that you're not there to shoot them and they don't shoot you first. One of the fun things about Nix is Becking everything's miles away compared to Stanton, but they're usually right next door to each other in comparison. So we do use up quite a bit of fuel jumping about. If you're not careful, you can run out and need to get a refueler.
Thanks for picking that up.
So rather than being able to do a good number of missions, like 6 or 7, without having to return to base to refuel or what have you, you're only able to do maybe 2 or 3. Sometimes though, you're fortunate enough that the ship is near a facility where you can land, refuel, restock, etc. I am going to have to take a drink if I zip it anywhere. Ah, no, engines are fine. It was the wrong button to press. Sure, I put some water in my backpack. I'm sure I did. So we'll find out in a minute, whenever I get there. Yeah, we don't have this in Star Trek, which is warp to a system and we're there instantly. But the upside is I'm actually in a ship rather than a skin, so. So this one is cobbled together. You can get different wings, etc. to put on it. It's got a little sister called the Basher, which is a very light fighter. Looks great. I'm not a big fan of it though. Played about with it for a couple of days, but prefer my F8C Lightning to it, which is a bit of a heavier fighter. Not as agile, but packs more of a punch.
Quantum drive is now off.
So I used almost 30% of my fuel to get here because they did a rebalance on the size of your fuel tanks and the efficiency of the quantum drives.
Shield system online.
Also did a rebalance on the weapons, shields and armour, which is good in some aspects and not so much in others. But they'll keep tuning it until they feel they've got it right. And the upside is that they do take the feedback from the players on board. normally we would just land on the landing pad, but one of my mates who was on the landing pad the other day had some very, very nice individual who decided they wanted to land on the landing pad and blew his ship up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is I'm going to hide underneath here.
Your systems are offline.
Power down the ship. I remember where I parked. And yes, I do have my aviators on because, yeah, you need sunglasses when you're going hunting. Yeah, I should do this just now. Lovely helmet back on. Not sure how functional that is, but looks a business. There's a player ship. And what appears to be a player by the looks of things. Won't be able to salvage anything from this body, unfortunately. This guy's a player's corpse. And not allowed to steal stuff off them, unfortunately. Which is a shame because some of the stuff's quite nice. I just wonder why he's dead and if that's his ship. And if it is his ship and he is dead, is there anything on board I can go and steal? Yes, I did see my ship marker starts FU. Quite apt.
Found a body. Searching the area.
You got it. Yeah, you want me though. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Go.
Hey, 2 for 1.
You want me though. Today just got interesting. I got you.
it did get very interesting.
Yeah, I got ya. Yeah, you owe me though. You got it.
Definitely looks like somebody there.
Guess we're gone.
Dan with the bits. Thank you very much, pal. How we doing, bud?
This is a lot of build-up for me putting a bullet into your skull.
Good, good. Like to hear.
Where the hell did you go? Advancing.
Missed them.
Go ahead.
This is why I'm not a professional sniper.
Yeah, you owe me though. Hey, don't mess with my gun. Shit, we're under attack.
Fucking damn right you are, boys.
Go ahead. Not a problem. Damn it, that hurt. I'll cover you.
Bastard clipped me.
Go, go, I got your back.
I do need to go back there, but there's more enemies around here.
Move it. I got you covered. Fire in the hole. Okay, let's do Where the hell they go? Shit. Can't find him anymore. Something's here. I'm gonna find you cover. Someone wants to toss. I'll cover you. Time to end this. Yeah, keep moving. Tire yourself out.
This is one of the new weapons. Grab some ammo for it, just in case I run out of bullets. I can swap the guns. Has happened before. Right. Now to do a little bit of loot gobbling. See what we've got.
Can't find any trace of him.
Bastard. His backpack. I have to come back and get that. Or I'll leave. Hammer sub, thank you very much, pal. No, I appreciate it. Ooh. Like collecting the different colour multi-tools. Like that. And kill shot ammo is always good to take. And a flare. Because I do have a flare for the dramatics. Boom. So onto the data retrieval. And then we'll grab the backpack and hopefully make it back to our ship before something considerate so decides to shoot us. At least that's the plan anyway. Yes, I know it's been a minute, mate. I've just been busy, unfortunately. And the busier I get, the
Not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm going to investigate.
longer I don't realise how long it's been. So,
It's coming! Shit!
what's this got in it? Red pens are always good to have. Damn. That's a lift. And so what's the other one I looted? To be honest, I was actually going to do that a couple of weekends ago. I was at a car show in Edinburgh, and I thought about it, but just about didn't try and do it because although I had a great data signal, it was very congested. Right, let's go and get that backpack and get the hell out of here. You got anything interesting on you? Oh, you got a grenade. I'll take that. What ammo? Not interested in that ammo. Oh, plenty of data. That wasn't going to be a problem. It was just the amount of people there using their phones. Excuse me. Just overloaded the towers nearby, unfortunately. It's a damn shame that you can't put your backpacks in backpacks. This is where it gets dangerous. Sure now the enemies have respawned. Just pray that some nasty player doesn't turn up. Thornburg's done it a few times. And that, if I'm honest with you, good mic is key. You want obviously one that's not going to pick up all the wind noise and everything is the main thing, is to try and clear all that out so that you just hear your voice. So a good voice isolation mic is vital. Do that. There we go. That's a very successful little bunker done. There was some more boxes that I could have went and looted, but run out of space in the backpack, and I wanted to get that backpack that I didn't pick up. And probably not one that I'm going to use, but I do like to collect them. Sneak out the shadows. Another thing as well is, as much as I hate there would be a selfie stick, just so that you can get a view of, well, me for example, and then we can swing it round to whatever it is that we're looking at. Unfortunately all my pictures are on my Mac and not my PC. Otherwise I'd try and show you some of the pictures that I took. There was a lot of nice classic cars there. The Mustang from Bullet was there. Beautiful car, immaculate. Herbie was there as well, the VW Beetle. With some American cop cars, some trucks, a lot of Fast and the Furious wannabes were there as well. The Focus RSs and STs and the M series Beamers and the RS Audis. Quite a few Mustangs. My laptop, I ran my streams and my games on that for months before I upgraded to my tower to play other games and be able to do this. So my gaming PC, my gaming laptop should I say, fits in a backpack. Battery's not great on it, but can easy enough overcome that with proper battery management. But again, realistically, you're not going to want to run your OBS on a laptop when you're out in the field, unless you've got decent connection and power. More realistically, is you're going to run off your phone. So at the moment, I've just got myself a new phone, the iPhone 18. So got that. get a decent voice isolating mic for it. Camera quality superb on it. So from then on, it is literally start a stream on the Twitch app on the phone, make sure the mic's on, and have a selfie stick. That is pretty much a stream on the go.
Quantum drive is now off.
The next time they do a Star Citizen event over here, I'm hoping to go to it, and if I do, I'll probably live stream that, because the venue should have decent Wi-Fi, and everybody else will be doing the same. So I don't know what the beeping was for.
Shield system online.
Well, you can get basically a power supply that will run for 8 hours for a laptop. You get more expensive ones that will run longer, you get cheaper ones that run less. Techno wood stove. I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm on one of the outside. No, I'm on one of the interior landing pads, I think. Well, yeah, I don't think I'd be doing that somehow because, well, my laptop wouldn't be able to run it for a start. So I've got 16 gig of RAM in it. But, you can certainly game on it. Do a bit of the Old Republic, or if I ever go back to streaming still. Does it need that much resource wise?
Systems are offline.
The special feature about this ship, there's the toilet. You literally shit in a bucket. So there's a scene for the ages. Me sitting on the crapper. I see it's fully equipped. We do have toilet roll and a bucket to wash your hands, and you can close the door. Onto there. I'm going to take that onto me. Nice armor. The backpack to go with it. Go back on there. Stack up a couple of new multi-tools. A nice orange one. And a black and cherry one. At the moment I have this ghost one on at the moment. Along with my med pens. A grenade, some clips for the CQ7, and another CQ7. So we're going to empty this into the inventory, and then we shall go and put the data pack. Get that dropped off. The main reason I've swapped the Maxilife tractor beam from the blue and white one I was using is the blue and white one I actually own from the store, the pledge store. Came as an armor set. So if I lose that, I need to wait until the next patch for it to reappear. Whereas if I use the one from within the game, if I lose it, it's no big deal. I'm just going to get another one. So we move all this into here. So it's at 99% capacity now. So really I should move it all into the 8, but I might just start throwing up the SCU. Actually, I've got quite a bit of these Citadel armor, so they'll get melted down. I'll keep some of the helmets, melt down the other ones. Just have variants of it. Some more backpacks, more cores. And the exploration suit as well. Quite a nice set there. I'm just missing the arms for it by the looks of things, so I'll keep an eye out for them. Some more of the backpacks as well, which have finally turned up because I was missing them. Right. On the ship and get the ship stored, and then we'll go and turn in this mission and see how far up the rep progression we've got. I've also added in a bit more physics to the movement, so you do feel the effects of what armour you're wearing. Light suits or light armour, obviously you're going to be faster than somebody in a heavy armour, or what's just coming a super heavy armour. I'm looking forward to putting that on and seeing what the heck happens. I need to wait for the next one.
capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
There we go. Got rid of the death marker. This makes me look unprofessional if you see that I've died somewhere on this server. Can't even imagine where it actually happened, to be honest. So I haven't died since I started streaming, so no idea. Hey look, it's an Amazon drop-off box. Go, that's that done. What did we get? Oh, Strata Korolevsky edition blueprint. Nice.
Let's go ahead and call that last job done.
I'd like to think it's been done, you know, I've fulfilled all the requirements of the mission. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're not that far away from Trusted Associate, so I think we'll get onto that tomorrow when I get back from work. What's Kovac sitting at just now? Still a senior contractor. They're quite fun to do in my ironclad. I'll grab about 6-7 missions at a time and split them across the massive ship's deck, which is always fun. I'm going to wrap it up there, everyone. And that's 10 o'clock for me. I'm up at 6 tomorrow morning as I'm back in the office. So it's good to be back. I enjoyed doing the stream. Just everybody that's turned up. I'll have a wee look on Twitch to see if anybody that I know is streaming at the moment. Oh, Penguin's on. I didn't realise Penguin's on. I'm going to read over to Super Penguin. So, Penguin's a fellow party crasher and that. So stick around, you'll enjoy his stream. He's also doing Star Citizen. I should be back Wednesday or Thursday this week. So I shall hopefully see you all then. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to enjoy Penguin.